Hello students, today's lesson Empowerment of Women and Other Weaker Section. It's a very important and very nice lesson. Women had participated extensively in the freedom struggle. Women have also made important contribution in all fields in the post-independence period too. That is what we will study in this chapter. The important contribution of the women. The first contribution and the person who has given lot of importance to women during the freedom struggle, that is Vinoba Bhave. You all know about Bhudan movement. Bhu is what? Earth, which he had started placing his faith in Mahatma Gandhi's philosophy, and women volunteers carried the message of Bhudan to all parts of India. Women played a significant role in Telangana peasants' armed struggle, which challenged the rule of Nizams and the feudal system. Then the manifestation of women power. Mrinal Gore, a very much active personality. She was a socialist leader in 1972 during Diwali, when the rates of commodities, like basic commodities which we require during the festival, like oil, ghee, rava, maida, would have become scarce just as Diwali was near at hand. Kerosene had become very expensive. Women came together brandishing their rolling pins, that is Latno Morcha, and took part in the demonstration. This movement met with success and the people got a glimpse of united power of women. Another movement which was carried by a great personality, that is Chandra Prasad Bhatt in Himalayas, that is the foothills of the Himalayas, that is called as Chipko movement. Sundarlal Bahuguna had started a movement to prevent the cutting down of the trees which was being over there, the foothills of the Himalaya. The forest deforestation was there. Women followed the strategy of holding hands and encircling each tree, as their method consisted of protecting the tree by embarrassing it. The movement came to be known as Chipko movement. Women took part in a large number. Women had a big role to play in the agricultural economy of this region. Gaura Devi was the activist. Another personality was Sudesha Devi and Bachni Devi. Then anti-liquor movement. In 1992 in Andhra Pradesh, a movement was started against the drinking of alcohol. Now, the poor laboring people began to get addicted to alcohol in the villages and towns in Andhra Pradesh. The arak was a local liquor which was being manufactured. Arak, A-R-R-A-C-K, arak. At the same time, a literacy program was run in the villages of the state. The Sita Ma Katha, that is Sita's story, was narrated as a part of this program. It was a story about Sita who creates awareness among the people of village and gets alcohol to be banned from the village. In 1992, 3 youths of Dubungutta village of Nellore district, they were drawn in the river and they were having the consumption of alcohol and they died. So these people, these ladies, they started fighting back against this liquor. It is called as anti-liquor movement, which was started in 1992 in Andhra Pradesh by the females only. International Women's Year. It was declared in 1975. The 3 aspects of this programs were peace, development and equality between men and women. Now, taking into consideration many of the women activities, Dr. Fulrenu Guha, Pramila Dandavati and Min Vidya Bal's periodical, in the editorial section, through newspaper, through novels, through satyagrahas, many of these women, they came and they fight against many of the things, like laws for women were made against the dowry, the sum of the amount at the time of marriage, bride's parents are giving to bridegroom, which was in demand, and several females, they used to be killed brutally because their parents were unable to pay the amount. So anti-dowry acts were passed, awareness against the dowry tradition. Then the child marriages, like small girls, they used to get married, and in the early ages they were getting married. So even these practices were stopped. Then family courts were established in 1984. These courts were established to resolve conflicts arise out of differences within marriage and domestic problems, as well as issues such as alimony, single parenthood, separation, care of children, and ownership, which are all related to the family situation. Then the Commission of Sati Prevention, even Lord Bantic, we have the Act of Sati. That Sati system was banned during the British period only, but still many of the parts in India the Sati system was going on. Rup Kaur, a married woman, committed Sati. She did not do this of her own free will. What is Sati system? When a husband used to die, women were forcefully put into the burning pyre, and they used to call in the name of the religion as a ritual, and they used to find it more sacred and pure. But this system was wrong, and this Rup Kaur, she was not willingly accepted this, but she was forcefully put it into the burning pyre. Committing sati, glorifying the practice of sati, were all illegal acts. The women activist and the journalist Meena Menon, Geeta Seshu, Sujata Anandan, Anu Joseph, and Kalpana Sharma investigated the case. In 1998, the government passed the Sati Prevention Act. Now many such acts like human rights are there, reservation for women, scheduled caste atrocities are there, scheduled tribes, what problems they are having, nomadic and Doe notified tribes, what problems they are having, the act related to them. We all are going to learn all these points in detail through the other videos as well as in Zoom meeting also. Thank you.